Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time, but I'm sort of back. Now today we're going to be reviewing this Ejiubas Cuticle drill bit set in the rainbow color. Now, you can order this on Amazon.com. I did receive it free for my review, my honest review, and that's what I'm going to give you because, that's what I do. Now, it comes in this hard plastic case. It's pretty cute, and it pops open just like this. Okay, I have it backwards. And it pops open just like this. It's cute, and it closes, it seals up, and protects your builds really good. I wish that little flap came off so that you can sanitize them all at the same time. So the first bit we're going to start with is the cleaning brush kit. It has pretty hard bristles, really stiff, which is good. And this, you use it just like this to remove all the dust off after you've drilled everything that you needed to do. And you can also use it to remove dust off your bits after you're finished. Now this, I thought it was a filing bit, but it's not. It's actually a silicone bit. And this you use to polish the nail bed after you've done everything. It's best to use it if you're going to use regular nail polish. Do not use it for enhancement because you do not want a smooth surface when you're going to do enhancements. You need something for it to adhere. Now the next bit is called the needle bit. This is the really small one. And this you use it to remove any residual cured gel to get nice uniform look between enhancement and your natural nail. And it also removes any gunk under the epinicium after you use the needle bits, right? Or it could get right in there. Now this is the same bit, just a bigger barrel, and you use it the same way to remove any residual cured gel that's not supposed to be there. And you get right in the sidewalls and remove all that stuff. And you can also use it to remove any dead skin around your nails and that hard stuff you get, especially in the wintertime on the sides, especially your dominant hand holding pencils. I don't know if you get that just like I do. Not pencils, pens. Yeah. So the next bit is called the flat end cylinder bit. Now this bit removes all your cuticles from your nail bed really well. It has diamond grit on the top too, so at the same time it's clearing off the epinicium and polishing off. You can also use it for your nail surface to prep for nail enhancements. Now this one is the micro ball bit. And this you don't actually use it on the nail bed. You use it on top of the epinicium to remove all the dead skin after you use your nib bit, which is the football shape, which I'll show you in a minute. And you just get right on top of that, and it's almost like the replacement of a cuticle scissors. So if you are afraid to use cuticle scissors, this is the bit for you. Now, this bit is the same exact thing, but just bigger. And of course, you use it the same way, right on top of the epinicium, the cuticle. You do not use it on your nail bed, because then you're going to fall off too much of your nail bed and cause rings of fire. The next bit is called the nib bit. Nope, that's the safety bit, sorry. Now, the safety bit, you use just like the flat end, and you just to remove the cuticle work. This one is a little bigger, so it's bigger surface to remove all that dead skin around your sides of your walls. And yeah, I like this bit a lot. I usually use it. I have another one from another company, and this is what I use most of the time to remove all that dead dry skin, and especially on my feet. I have a bigger one. Now this is the nib bit. This is to remove any hangnails and do really delicate cuticle work. I like this bit. This is not the way you use it. I don't know why I'm showing you this way. You're actually going to use it in a horizontal way. You're going to use the fat part, and what happens is once it runs, it's going to lift your epinicium so that you can get under there and clean all the junk off. And you can also use it on your sidewalls. Now, this is the flame bit, which is almost just like the nib bit. You use it the same way. It's a little bit thinner. And again, you use it right on your sidewalls and right into horizontally, not like this. Don't pay attention to me. And it's going to lift that epinicium so that you can get access all the gunk underneath. And this one you use before the ball bit so that it lifts the epinicium, it lifts all the dry stuff that you need to remove, and then the ball bit just removes all that stuff. Okay, so there you go. Your 10 bits, the flame bit, your nib bit, your safety bit, your ball bit, your micro ball bit, your flat end, your needle bit, your extra small needle bit, your silicone, and your cleaning brush. It's a great price. I forgot, I think it was $23 or $16.99. Anyway, let's get started. Now, these are the 4 bits that I'm going to use right now. I'm going to try to just use these. Now, the first one, remember, is the safety bit. Then we got the micro needle bit. Then we have the ball bit. And then the cleaning brush to clean everything off and make sure that I got everything right. So, let's get started. Now, I have my Kupa drill. And I'm going to insert my nail bit. Just not all the way. Okay. And then lock it in place. Make sure it's locked before you turn it on. And you're going to turn it on into the forward position. You know, always cut your actual nail into 2 halves. You got your right side and your left side. And then we're going to use this bit in a parallel way, not up parallel. So just like this, not like that. So remember, like this, parallel, in one swoopy motion. Okay, and just keep on moving. We're not doing this. There's not writing. We're gonna just remove the skin, turn it on, and just not even touching your nail bed. You're just gonna get right in there, and we're gonna show you up close. Okay, so this is what you're looking for. So you just go in one sweeping motion from right to left. If you're a lefty, then you will start the other way, going reverse from left to right. So you do what's more comfortable with you. Now, again, like I told you, I like to use this bit to remove dead skin around the nails and get right in there in the nail beds and remove all that junk. So make it a little easier. So here we go. And then just keep on sweeping until you notice that you removed everything. Now, I haven't done this in a long time, so I have a lot of work to do. Now, remember to pull your skin so that you can get right in there and get all that cuticle, all that dry, nasty stuff. Remove some of the dust so that you can see what you're doing. Make sure that you're not missing anything. But right now, we're just trying to get all that stuff off the nail bed. Not really working into the epinicium. I mean, yes, it's getting on it, but it's not. So now, we're going to do this in the reverse side and do the other side. Okay, and remember to hold back your skin so that you can get right deep in there. Whatever's most comfortable with you. I like to pull it with my thumb and my pinky from the other hand. And you see all that powder? That's all the dry cuticles that I had, the dry skin. Like I told you, I haven't done this in a long time. And then you just keep on from right to left, from left to right, or whatever. I'm a little sick, as obviously you can see. I'm delirious. Remove your skin. Remove your skin. Remove the dry, crusty stuff right next to your fingers, because nobody wants no crusty stuff, okay? Nobody wants to see that. And remember to hold your skin back so that you can get right in there and just keep on in one pass. Don't hold it on to too long in one area, because then you will cause ring of fire. And don't pass too many times, because you don't want that. Okay? Now we're going to switch off bits now. Now this is the needle bit. Now let's see if we can get right in there. Nice and close under the epinicium. Now, I think I should have used the flame bit first. But let's see if we can get right in there. And get right in there. But we're going to try it. Okay? So, let's turn it on. Again, in the forward position. Get right in there. There's a lot of junk. Let's see if we can remove some of this junk without using the flame bit. Okay, get right in there, get all that little, I always get little excess nail flap. I don't even know what those are called. And I use this to get right in there and file that off. And again, get the dry skin. Get right under the epinicium to remove the junk. You can see that I have a really bad cuticle right there. Just trying to get at it. Okay. Now I'm just going to put some music on so you can watch the rest. Okay, so we're going to switch bits now. Now this time I am going to pull out the flame bit so that I can lift the epinicium and get underneath all that, get rid of all that junk underneath because it was really bad, okay, as you can see. Now again, we're going to use this in the forward position and we're going to use it horizontally so that we can lift the junk off, okay? So you remember, you use the barrel of the brush, the bit, okay? Just like that. Now we can try to get, see, just like that. We can, now let's turn it on. We're gonna get right in there, lift that stuff off. First, let's shave it all off first. And then we're going to try to lift all that stuff off a little bit. Okay, so that we can get in there with the needle point again. Again, just watch. I'll put the music on. See you in a little bit. Okay, so that looks a little lifted. I know you really can't tell this close up. But now we're going to switch bits, go back to the needle bit to get underneath there and remove all that junk. Hopefully we have succeeded. So let's put this bit back on and go in the forward position again, or whichever way. I got it backwards now. So let's go the other way. So you see how it gets right in there underneath because it's lifted and you got all that junk right on top. We're going to take the ball bit after all this and remove all that. Okay. You see? Get all that junk underneath the nail, underneath the epinicium. I don't know, you can't see it right now, but it is off. The epinicium is off my nail bed so that I can remove all the dead skin off. That's what you want. And then later on, after we finish everything, we'll push the epinicium back down where it belongs. And it looks flawless. Okay? Because that's what we want. We want flawless nails. We want to be flawless. Well, flawless is good. It makes you unique. So anyway, now we're going to switch bits again. And we're going to put the ball bit. This one is going, remember, we do not use it on the nail bed. We use it right on top of the panicum so that remove all that gunky stuff. So like this, you can right on top of there. You see all that hard stuff? You see how it just disappeared? That's exactly what that bit is for. Let's do it again. There we go. You see how clean that looks? And you just do it right on top. You use it on your skin to remove all that dead, dry skin off. Nice and polished. And there you go. You see all the, and you saw how many times I passed it already with the other bits. But it gets really, really bad on my index fingers. Just remove all, polish all that dead skin. Let's go right back. Smooth all the nail around the eponychium. Because all that gets dry too. We don't think about it, but it does. And there we go. Underneath, make sure all that is smooth. Because nobody wants nothing crusty. Okay. I'll be right back. Watch. Okay, so I think I'm done. Think is a big word. So let's check our work. Let's clean all this up with the brush bit and take all the gunk that's underneath the nail and see what we got left. And see if we need to remove anything else. And that's it. Okay. This brush gets really right in there and removes all that junk. You see all that powder stuff that was there before? Look, it's almost all gone. And it's nice and clean. So let's look at it up close. And as you can see, there's still some stuff right there. There's still hard skin there. So yeah, we're not done. So let's go back to the needle bit and see if we can get in there and remove some of that junk. Okay, see you in a little bit. Okay, hopefully I am done now. Now let's go switch back to the brush bit and clean off all the dust off and check our work. Get right in there, gets all that dust underneath the panicum, on the sidewalls, on the sides. Okay. Okay, let's check our work. There's a little bit off, but I think right over here, let's lift it up, make sure that everything is clean. Okay. You could just put it right in there. You just use a little bit, make sure that all that is clean under there. It looks like it is. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That's smooth. It looks like it's still dry, but I'm gonna use some polishing bit afterwards and with some oil and get that nice and smooth. Okay, so let's sanitize this with some alcohol. You take a cuticle brush and brush up so that you can get all that dust off and lift your panicum and remove all the junk out of there. Okay, so let's check it one more time. It looks pretty good. See, there's nothing in there. Yeah, looks good. There you go, guys. The Ejiubas 10-piece drill bit set, cuticle bit set. Now, I'm going to try to use that silicone bit, see if it works with the oils. And, well, I can tell you now it didn't. It started leaving blue residue all over. It did not work on the skin like I wanted to, like the polishing bit, because the polishing bit cost me like $25 and I was looking for an alternative. Okay. Anyway, look how you can clean up your cuticle bits after you have finished with everything before you wash and sanitize and disinfect. Remember, even if you're using this on yourself, always clean your bits and sanitize them and disinfect them no matter what, because you don't know what you touched. You don't want to catch anything. Now, this is the before and after picture. And look at that. Look at the difference between my left hand and my right hand. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye.